Hey guys, it's Gameface here and welcome back to episode 20 of my Liverpool career. And in today's episode we have got plenty of the transfer window to get through, also 2 games to probably play as well. The first game of the season will be against Wolves and obviously looking forward to that game in order to hopefully try and beat them, but we'll wait and see. We've also got a game against West Ham coming up as well a little bit later on as we hopefully try and get towards the end of the summer transfer window here. Looking forward to trying to bring in maybe 1 or 2 more players, also selling a few players as well. Plenty of players to try and move on still, and so we'll wait and see how we get on. Before we go any further in today's episode though, if we could try and hit 100 likes, then I'd really appreciate it. Also, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already as well, and that'd be absolutely fantastic too. Also, trying to hit 20,000 subscribers now, and that is the next big target, the next big milestone that I'm aiming for, and also you guys can help that massively by subscribing, and I'd really appreciate that. Let's crack on with things. I should also mention, actually, this is the second upload of the day. We have a Fortnite one that was uploaded earlier. I definitely recommend you go and watch that. Oh, there's people! There's people! Oh my days, there's people! A link to that is in the description below. Probably the best one so far of the mini-series, I'd say. But let's crack on with things and let's take a look at a potential signing, I think is what we're going to try and do pretty much straight away here. I'm looking to try and bring in a certain right winger. There he is. Pulisic is the guy I'm going to go for. I'm going to try and sign him in today's episode, and we're going to try and get rid of Shaqiri as part of that deal potentially. We'll wait and see exactly what sort of deal can be agreed there with Dortmund, but he's the guy I'm going to go for. I was considering doing it last episode. I've left it to this episode, and we're going to wait and see exactly whether we are able to sign him or not. I have no idea what overall he is. I was trying to scout him, but I don't think we're going to quite have enough time, so I'm just going to put in a bid for him, see what comes of this deal, hopefully try and get one done pretty quickly. So we are going to put in Shaqiri as part of this deal. Hopefully Dortmund are interested in the right winger. Let's wait and see. No, they're not. They want a what? We're looking to bring in a right winger. Well, that's what I'm offering you. He is a right winger. Makes no sense. We're obviously not happy with Shaqiri, even though he is actually a right winger. They obviously disagree with me there, but yeah, they'll put Oxlade-Chamberlain in the right winger's deal instead. Okay, so let's move on from that. We'll have to just go for a transfer fee, try and sell Shaqiri separately. No idea at all how much Pulisic is worth. We'll see what they say to 20. Hopefully not that far away. 35. Okay, so at least they've not walked out the room just yet. Okay, we'll go 25, so quite a solid bid there as our second bid. They're sticking to 35 though. We're going to have to try and maybe meet in the middle a little bit here. Should we go 30? That's surely more likely. 30's got to be accepted. That's a really good offer for a 19-year-old. Come on. Let's see. Yes, fair offer. Okay, that's been agreed now by Dortmund. £30 million for Pulisic. Maybe a little bit more than I was wanting to pay, but we'll go with it anyway. Let's negotiate this deal now and try and get this one over the line. Okay, so once we get an important first-team player, happy to agree to that. So let's get that sorted. 5-year contract, also happy with that. I imagine he probably wants some sort of release clause. Let's wait and see. I'm going to disregard it, and luckily he doesn't, so that helps us out a little bit. Remove this bonus, offer him 63 grand, and a signing on bonus, he wants 67. We'll go with that and accept it. And Pulisic joins us. Fantastic new signing at the start of today's episode. And there he is, Pulisic will join, 81 rated. Delighted to have him in our team. Got to try and move Shaqiri on now, though. That's the next task. I think he might be the final signing that we make in this window. I've got really no intentions of bringing that many other players through. We've obviously signed Keita last episode, and so I don't think we really need to strengthen anywhere else. It's a pretty strong team here, and so I'm pretty happy with what we've got at the moment. Transfer in here for Sadio Mane. Okay, it's from Real Madrid. Just under £52 million for him. A big offer, but not really what he's worth according to the board as well. They're saying between 70 and 100. So again, I'm going to reject it. No interest in selling him anyway. But I'm always curious to see what he's valued at by the board, and so they value him much higher than that. Loan offer received here for Brewster from Middlesbrough. Is he a player that's loan listed though? I don't think he is he? No, I'm pretty sure he's not. So, yeah, a bit of a strange one here. I want to try and keep him in the club, try and develop him. 18 years old, arguably could do some game time. I don't think he'd get it at Middlesbrough, so there's no point going ahead with them. Okay, on to the opening game of the season against Wolves here. It's an away match. It's in the Premier League. Alisson starts in goal. We've got Alexander-Arnold at right back, Matip, Van Dijk and Robertson in defence with Henderson, Wijnaldum and Keita in midfield. Salah, Firmino and Mane starters out front three. This is the bench I've gone with Joe Gomez, Aaron Ramsey, Chan, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Sessegnon, Pulisic and Origi all on there. Plenty of options for us, of course. And lots of big names still missing out though as well. Struggling to fit everyone in the team. We quite clearly have to downsize this squad still. And hopefully we're able to do that before we leave the window. Okay, the first Premier League game of the season. Let's try and kick off with a good 3 points here against Wolves. Obviously, a newly promoted team. We should really be expected to beat them. Especially finishing second last season, you'd expect us to beat them. But at the same time, you never know. Things can happen in this game that you don't expect. And so hopefully that doesn't happen for us. Hopefully we do win. Let's wait and see. Looking forward to trying out Pulisic eventually at some point in this game. I hope we have time to bring him on anyway. Wijnaldum running forward now through into Firmino. Great chance of him. Firmino! Oh no, it was a low-driven shot that just wasn't very good. Henderson looking to Firmino, has to be a goal, and it is 1-0. There we go, inside 15 minutes, we score it this time. Firmino with a great goal, and a good bit of play as well. Lovely little pass through to him, and he just has to direct it past John Ruddy. Really good finish from him. 1-0, pretty simple goal for us to score, but obviously very good to get it early on. That's the most important thing, especially after we missed that earlier chance just a few moments ago. I think it's Henderson that brings the ball forward here. Could be wrong, can't quite tell. I think it is, and it just directed nicely. 1-0 here, Firmino scores. Wijnaldum, ball over there to Mane. Good chance here for Mane. Gonna have to go alone, I think. Gonna shoot. It's right at John Ruddy, unfortunately. I was hoping the power would drive it past him, but didn't manage it in the end. I was also hoping to try and put a pass across, but no one was really there. Half-time, still win the game 1-0. A little bit disappointed we were not able to get the second goal just yet. There's still obviously plenty of time to do that, but as the game drags on longer and longer, you get more worried that you're not going to get to this hole. So we've got to try and get it as quickly as possible. We really could have got it by now, but it hasn't happened. Salah waited for that pass through to Firmino. Good chance. Firmino, on his left foot. Tricky one for him. Mane tried to follow up, was never going to score from that angle, but gave it a go anyway. Close chance for us once again. Good from Firmino. Maybe could have actually gone for the nearer post rather than the far post. But anyway, it was saved by Ruddy. And we're actually going to make a change, and I think it might well be Mane to come off. Yeah, so first two changes, with just over 30 minutes left of this game. Pulisic and Chan to come on, we'll take off Keita and Mane. Just going to switch things up a little bit, try out Pulisic for a little bit as well, coming off for his debut here. Keita obviously booked too, so it just makes sense to make that change. Good chance, oh my days. That scraped the crossbar. Looks like it was very close regardless, and that's just about, I think, shaved the crossbar there. Very, very close to an equalising goal for Wolves. 25 minutes to go. This is why we need a second goal, but it just doesn't look like it's going to happen. And it's really annoying because this sort of thing happens time and time again. We're not able to fix it at the moment. Chance for Wolves. We're struggling. We're really struggling. It'd been coming for the last 5 minutes, and you could just see it was relentless for Wolves. And they're always going to get an equalising goal, and they have. Based on the first half, it's not deserved. Based on the second half, can't really say I deserve anything more than drawing in the second half, but at the moment we're losing the second half. So, yeah, a little bit disappointed with that. Just got to find a way back into this game with 20 minutes to go. Don't know how we've seemed to lose a grasp of this match. It happens again. Okay, final change. Jordan Henderson to come off. We're going to bring on Sessegnon. He's going to go play as a left winger now for us. Salah's going to go and play inside a little bit more, and we're going to have to try and push for this next goal. Someone needs to try and support Firmino a little bit, get in that sort of centre attacking mid, centre forward type role, and that's what Salah's going to hopefully try and do for the remaining 20 minutes. Well played, Sessegnon wins it back here, needs some support, is he going to get it? Pulisic, oh, blocked by the defender, still going, has to go across, saved by Ruddy, and we can't get there, it rebounds off us for a goal kick. Oh, yeah, so close again. Great play though for Pulisic, gets the initial shot, gets it back across, but couldn't quite manage to find the finish there, it's right at the goalkeeper. Well played, Sessegnon into Firmino, needs the support here, should get it from Pulisic, the ball's good, Pulisic scores, and the substitute's done it on his first few minutes for Liverpool as well, and he's got himself a debut goal. Pulisic does it there with 12 minutes to go, 2-1, we're back in front, and that should hopefully be the goal that gets us 3 points, but there's still time to go. And I still think Wolves will continue to obviously chuck players forward, cause us issues in the latter stages of this game. No idea where the fullback is, no idea where the rest of the defence is either, but Pulisic is able to put it past Ruddy. It's 2-1, and that's a good way to begin your Liverpool career. Change of formation once again, obviously Sessegnon, Pulisic dropping back a little bit now. Salah will go play as a centre attacking mid, a little bit out of position for him. And Ray Chan over to Sessegnon, that's good. Sessegnon has to look for that pass into Firmino. Chance, oh, off the bar. Couldn't quite keep it down properly. Really good chance for Firmino. Thought that was going to be a third. Not quite. It's a great ball from Sessegnon. I saw it straight away, but just couldn't quite get the finish right at the end of it. That's it. 2-1 victory against Wolves. Not particularly comfortable, and we need to try and sort that out because it should be more comfortable against a team like Wolves. And it hasn't quite been that way, so we've got to try and improve from that side of things. Finish has got to be better. I seem like I'm saying every single episode. We've got to try and find a way to improve. We certainly did a good job of creating chances in the first half in particular, and in the last 30 minutes of the game as well. And I think the change to obviously bring on Sessegnon, bring Salah inside and a little bit further forward definitely helped us. And from then on, they really struggled. Okay, so on to this game now that we have against West Ham. It's a home match in the Premier League. We are going to go with the exact same team, but the change to the formation, 4-3-3 attack. And we're going to go with that now and see how we get on. It just makes sense, I think, to try it out. Keita's going to go play the central attacking mid. He's not really an out-and-out central attacking mid, so he might look to the transfer market at some point. We don't really have enough money, to be honest, to be able to do that, but we'll have a look at how he plays in that position, see whether he's going to work there. If not, we'll try Wijnaldum as well. This match I've gone with, again, exactly the same, no changes at all to the squad. Let's see how we get on, try and get ourselves 3 points here in this game. And we've also got a game at Southampton in 3 days' time, in the cup competition as well, so we're going to make sure we've got players fit and available ready for that. I imagine we'll have to make changes to that game. Okay, then here we go for this game against West Ham. Let's see how we get on at Anfield for this game. We've got to really focus on scoring more goals. Simple as that. That's why I changed the formation to the 4-3-3 attacking. Hopefully that's going to enable us to score more goals. To be able to create the chances, just the finishing hasn't quite been there. Henderson running forward. Good ball there into Salah. It's supposed to find Firmino, but it finds Salah. He's going to come inside and shoot. Oh, come on. Oh, I haven't quite managed to find any sort of Salah-type finishes from there, cutting in on his left foot. I'm really struggling from that side of things from Salah, and that's why he's been playing the left a lot for us in the previous season. Jordan Henderson running forward, ready to shoot. Oh, it's just wide. Struggling to break down this defence at the moment. West Ham sitting in and really just trying to hold back and make sure that they don't concede. That's going to be 1-0, surely. Oh my days. How has that even happened? Hernandez misses this chance, but look at Matip getting bullied there on that right-hand side. Unbelievable. Just gets the cross in there for West Ham. The ball should obviously be scored there by Hernandez. It's a great ball in, and it should be quite an easy tap in, but he doesn't. He puts it wide, being let off the hook there. West Ham with their first shot of the game, but they should score it. Chance of West Ham again. Second shot, and again could have scored. We're being bullied at the moment by West Ham. We're just not physical enough at all. This team's really, really struggling to be physical. Even players like Matip is struggling to defend properly and hold players off. Never mind our attackers like Keita, who's obviously... No, Jesus Christ. Keita's obviously never going to win any battles, is he? So, yeah, we're really struggling and we're giving them another chance there. They should be winning this game now. They've gone from not doing anything in this match to having 3 chances in about 5 minutes. Firmino looking into Keita. That's more like it. Does he have to finish, though? Keita... Let's just move on. I'm fed up already. Good chance. It's 1-0. Deservedly 1-0 as well. We've been rubbish. It's been a dreadful first half for us. And like I say, I've been bullied. I'll say it again because it's happening. We just can't be physical enough with them. We're trying to go for challenges, just holding us off like it's sort of a man versus boy. It's really, really disappointing. It just looks like we're kids playing against them. It's absolutely dreadful. So yeah, really disappointed actually with how we played here. We've gone forward again occasionally, but we've really struggled to even create chances because every time we try and break down that defence, the ball gets intercepted. And they're just playing really tight to the back. It's so difficult for us. I'm working out how we can try and beat them at the moment, because I can't really see a way right now. Firmino through to Keita again. Can he hold them off? He's going to try. Keita can't get a shot away. Keita takes touch, will shoot. That's more like on his left foot. That's what I wanted to see before. Has been saved quite comfortably by the goalkeeper. Out for a corner. Salah going to deliver. Good ball in. Matip's there, but the keeper punches away. Henderson will shoot from range. Oh my days, it's flown in. It's totally undeserved. Jordan Henderson with a hell of a strike there to finish off the half. Thought the referee was about to blow his whistle as well, but I can't get across how undeserved this goal is right now. We should be drawing this game. We should be losing the match here to West Ham come half-time, but we've got ourselves an equaliser. And this is what I've had to resort to. This is how sort of lacking we've been going forward. I've been having to do this for Jordan Henderson. It's the second or third time I've done it in this game now. And this time it goes in. It's a great strike, to be fair, from the captain. Puts us back a level term, so I can have no complaints about that. But yeah, it's just been such a bad first half for us. Half-time 1-1. I might have to look to change something here. It's just going to be a little switch. Wijnaldum's going to go into central attacking mid. Keita will go and drop back a little bit. Hopefully Wijnaldum's a little bit stronger at picking up the ball in that position. Mane running forward, waiting for Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum looking back to Mane. Has to be a goal, and it is 2-1. We're in front for the first time in this game. And it's, of course, that man that I've just put in central attacking mid who gets the assist. Wijnaldum, who I thought would probably do a little bit better in that position, to be honest. I was going to start him there. But we have played him in a centre mid or a more advanced midfield role in the last season, and he was always very good in that position. He's shown it once again. Mane scores, though. It's 2-1, and we've got ourselves in front. Mane look for a chip through there to Firmino. Great pass, Firmino. Oh, had to score. Had to score that. But it's great play. Firmino just very unlucky with that on his left foot. If I say unlucky, it's absolutely dreadful. Wijnaldum through to Firmino. Oh, again, right at the keeper. All 3 changes now with the final 20 minutes to go. We've got Pulisic, Chan and Ramsey all going to come on. We're going to take off Wijnaldum, Henderson and Mane. See how we get on with that. Ramsey at central attacking mid. Salah on the left-hand side for the final 20 minutes. Let's see how we get on. Ramsey over to Chan. Chance for him to shoot here from range. Oh, thought we were going to do another Jordan Henderson there. But it's a very close chance that was saved by the goalkeeper. Let's play this one short to Keita. Let's go into the box here to Pulisic, who's beaten to it. Are we doing this again, really? Oh my god. Why can we not just play it straight to our guy, please? I keep on doing it time and time again. It's because I keep on not seeing the West Ham players or whoever players I'm passing it to. Obviously, I'm never intending to actually pass it to them. I'm obviously trying to go to the full-back every single time it fails. Salah coming inside here into Firmino. He's going to open up his body and shoot. It gets blocked. Of course it does. And Keita smashes it wide. Good ball into Pulisic. How's this chance come about? Pulisic has to... Oh my god. Ball back. Chance maybe to finish off this game. And Ramsey running through. He's through on goal. It's a chance for us here. Ramsey. Oh. It's more painful than the other one. Oh. I don't think I've ever had a game like that before. I don't even know what to say. I'm sort of lost for words, really. Feels like a loss. Obviously, it's not. It's a draw. We should win. Quite clearly. Had enough chances. Again, I'm repeating the exact same phrase I say every single game. We didn't take our chances. 16 shots, 8 on target. 2 goals. 8 shots, 4 on target. 2 goals for West Ham. I mean, we can have as good a team as you like, but if we're not actually getting the right results, the right performances, then it doesn't mean anything. So we've got to try and improve massively. There's still a lot to do before we get out the transfer window, I think, as well. I think the only issue I'm seeing at the moment is the centre-attacking mid position. I don't think we have an out-and-out centre-attacking mid that I'd be happy playing there. Keita could come into that role. Wijnaldum could do an okay job for us, to be honest. But the only thing is, if we want to sign a centre-attacking mid, we have to sell a midfielder or two, because we have too many at the moment. I think because we don't have loads of cash to sign somebody like Fekir, who would cost us a lot of money, I think we're going to have to try and find the centre-attacking mid, for now at least, within our squad. And so that'll mean that for this transfer window, I don't think we'll sign a centre-attacking mid. I think what we're going to do is look at alternatives like Lallana, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Lewis Cook, Woodburn, those sort of players. We're going to try and see whether any of them could fit that role a little bit better. And this game against Southampton is probably perfect to try and do that as well. Obviously, we won't be able to try out all of them in that position, but we'll certainly try and see how many of them we can play in that position during this game. Let's change on the team. Obviously going to go for a change side here. I think the next game is against United, is it? Yes, so yeah, I've got to think about that match as well. Okay, this is the team we're going to go through this game against Southampton. To finish off today's episode, Carrion starts in goal as our cup goalkeeper, Sidibe, Gomez, De Ligt, Antony in defence, Ramsey, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Lallana in midfield, Pulisic, Origi and Sessegnon starting as our front three as well. This bench I've gone with Tarkowski, Chan, Cook, Woodburn, Mane, Salah and Firmino as our bench options as well. Obviously Cook and Woodburn could really have gone into the centre-attacking mid position, but for now we'll go Lallana. See how he does and hopefully put him in that position more often. Let's wait and see. Okay, here we go for this cup game to finish off the episode. Southampton away, obviously, here. And we do have Pulisic making his first full debut for us, which is good to see. Hopefully going to be impressed by his performance. Obviously, he did do a good job when he came on before. Hopefully, he can get another goal or two. Oxlade-Chamberlain's won it back. Lallana now through to Pulisic, trying to beat this last defender if he can. And Pulisic to shoot. Saved by the keeper. Sessegnon tries to head back across, but headed out by Yoshida. Good chance of Pulisic, saved pretty comfortably though, and we'll go short for this corner. Lallana going to try and pick out Oxlade-Chamberlain. He'll decide to cross it in. Great ball as well. Oh, we won it really nicely, but again, can't do enough with it because it's saved by the keeper. Let's try that one again. This time, hopefully score. Oxlade-Chamberlain will turn out and cross. Good ball in once again, but this time headed away. Origi, good chance here for Oxlade-Chamberlain. Off the bar. Why do we keep hitting the bar? Origi look for the ball through to Pulisic. Hopefully onside here. Pulisic has to score, and he does finally. Oh, my days. It's been a first half of just passing the ball, basically. That's all we've done, and most of the time we've been giving it away. It's been really frustrating, lacking sort of any clear-cut chances, lacking any ability to break them down as well. Finally we've done it, though, and we finally got away through here. Origi with a good ball through there to Pulisic, who just held this run well enough, and a good finish about time as well. Pulisic scores. Good from him. Obviously, could have scored previously, but we'll forget about that for now. Half-time, winning the game 1-0. I can't be too pleased, obviously, because it's not been a great performance, but we'll get on the second half straight away. So much to improve still with this team. But I think the oppositions and in all these games have been really, really tough on us. All these matches in today's episode, it's been very much a struggle to be able to break them down, and that's quite unusual for us. So, yeah, putting up a bit of a challenge, and it is making things quite frustrating. Oxlade-Chamberlain running forward, going to hit this one, and it's a better shot, actually, than I was expecting. Chance here for Southampton. Redmond running through, shoots, saved by the keeper, followed up, saved into the back of the net. 1-1. Obviously, a goal that's not been deserved by Southampton. I found myself saying that once again. And so it kind of dilutes the meaning of it a little bit, but there you go. Southampton have equalised, just over 30 minutes left of this game. Very disappointed how that's come about. Sidibe not done a good enough job. Saved initially. Should do better there. It's a mess on the line as well. It baffles me sometimes as this team. I think it's probably the most inconsistent team I've ever managed. We can be really, really good at times. We can play fantastic football, and then we can be that at the other end of the pitch. And that isn't very good. Okay, first two changes, Firmino and Lewis Cook to come on. We're going to take off Lallana and Origi. I forgot Lallana was playing, and Origi hasn't been playing particularly well. So we're going to make those changes now, see what comes of that. Hopefully Cook's going to put in a good performance as our centre-attacking mid. And who knows, maybe he'll be starting at this rate. Pulisic off, Mane's come on now for the final 15 minutes. Yes, it's another tough one to take, is this. Firmino, look for that pass through to Lewis Cook. Cook, one of the worst connections you'll ever see. It's obviously on his left foot, it's a difficult one, it's coming over his body. But yeah, just overall very frustrated by this game in general, rather than just one chance. It's not been good enough. I've personally made too many mistakes in this game, which is the more frustrating thing for me. It's not the players necessarily, it's more me that's made the mistakes. Luckily though, I found a goal in the 88th minute. It's Lewis Cook here. Puts it past the goalkeeper. It's again difficult for me to celebrate too much because I am very annoyed by my own performance here. But 2-1 we're in front, 88th minute. Lewis Cook, the substitute, has got us the goal. It's good play this time round. It's a little bit better. I've got to try and stop using the Y button because that's what's been causing me all the issues in this game. I've been trying to play through balls and it just, again, is one of those habits I need to try and stop doing. I just need to press A rather than Y because I keep losing the ball with those Y passes. But yeah, you can see once we get a few good passes strung together, we can always play really good stuff, but it's just getting the decision-making part right, which we haven't quite managed to do. Lewis Cook scores though, does a good job there, puts us in front, and that should hopefully be enough to carry us through into the next round. That's it, finishes 2-1, not our finest performance by any means, but deservedly through once again. It's one of those situations where you don't really create enough chances, but you still create more chance than the opposition, so for me I deserve to go through. What the stats say? Yeah, I agree. And quite rightly do go through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. We'll wait and see what happens next episode. Big game against Man United. Looking forward to that match actually. An opportunity to really show what we can do and hopefully try and bounce back from what have been very disappointing performances in today's episode, to be brutally honest. Tarkowski's not happy with his role at the club. Yeah, he'll come into the team eventually. We have a lot of games to play and obviously a lot of other centre-backs in the team as well. But that's pretty much everything for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Apologies about some of the gameplay wasn't fantastic today. We will obviously try and improve massively into the next episode against United. Hopefully we can do that. So thank you all so much for watching today's episode. I really do appreciate it. If we could try and hit 100 likes, then I'd really appreciate that. And don't forget, if you're new to the channel or if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button as well if you haven't already. And that'd be absolutely fantastic too. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.